With a honed Zen and Tantric lens that is accompanied by the wisdom of indigenous spirituality, we dive deep into current events and cultural happenings to bear hug spaciousness and hope, and to kill the Buddha on the road. Our host, Carlos Molina Gaylord, is an art historian, mystic, educator and writer, visual and music arts geek, and husband. He's awake, and he's got a lot on his mind. This is Inside My Big Dharma Head.
Hi, welcome to the show. So glad you're with us. If you like the program and don't want to miss an episode, please don't forget to subscribe. Also, please take a moment to leave feedback in the comments area from wherever you are downloading or listening to this podcast. It really does help spread awareness of our program. So thank you all in advance. And to all my Dharma teachers and friends, thank you so much for your light and wisdom. You make this possible. So, I experience serious racial discrimination every single day. This is not an exaggeration. Whenever I'm out of the house, my beautiful and naturally bronzed face causes a stir. And that I'm naturally built like a lineman doesn't help my cause. I'm large and gorgeously brown, super duper friendly, and people fear me. We can blame white America for racial tensions and violence, including putting Trump in office. But racism and/or racial discrimination is more tenderly complicated than that. Hear me. We must always battle against the real and dangerous racist threats that lurk in America. And we should constantly work to end the dehumanizing practice of racial discrimination. We should always and simply do our best. But what if our best, yours, mine, doesn't ever resolve this violence? I am the child in Uganda, all skin and bones, my legs as thin as bamboo sticks. And I am the arms merchant selling deadly weapons to Uganda. I am the 12-year-old girl refugee on a small boat who throws herself into the ocean after being raped by a sea pirate. And I am the pirate, my heart yet not capable of seeing and loving. Buddhist monk Thich Nhat Hanh's sobering words on our world. Every time I read this tender poetry about things unimaginable, I am immediately drawn into the living innocency that he sees, and my heart breaks completely wide open. Thich Nhat Hanh pulls no punches in his poetry. He demands that we open our hearts and receive the whole body of human sacredness. Can you hear him? The unity or interbeing that Thich Nhat Hanh is inviting us into is naked wisdom's activist heart. This sacred expression is a fierce call to action that wants us to get our hands dirty, to care so damn much that we literally transform the lives of every single human being on this planet. Thich Nhat Hanh's poetic language and vision is meant to completely challenge us because he knows what's at stake. He wants us to seriously get off our butts and do the dirty work that you and I normally put off. And he's asking us to fiercely and compassionately bear and transform our precious world right now, to not wait until tomorrow. Thich Nhat Hanh is also asking us to be his equal, to be primordial wisdom's equal, to be primordial wisdom's equality, to be the shelter of each and all. This tradition of unpretentious sacred activism is true transformative love and equality. And it is true and transformative forgiveness. This simple call to action is also the original nonviolent wisdom body. So make this work your best friend. Have faith and devotion in this powerful, tender body and get moving. You are already perfectly equipped for this most sacred work. When soccer mom crosses the street to avoid me, or when the butcher ignores my place in line, or when my boss and peers consistently overlook and devalue my professional work because of my brown skin, or when I get ambushed by men for taking a stroll in their fancy neighborhood, my sober, sensible, and transformative vision will not vanish. The mustering of the fierce and tender heart is always attendant, and it is always pristinely clear. I don't condemn you for your racist and sometimes violent actions, but know that I will fight you and challenge you at every step, and I promise not to callously destroy your way of life. I offer the befriending moment always, because the wondrous beauty of creation never vanishes. Friends, peace always comes, but the hard work never truly ends. This is love. This is wisdom. And it will devour me up completely one day. I choose this unresolving beauty because the wondrous beauty of creation never ceases, for the benefit of each and all. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and WordPress at Big Dharma Head. A transcript of this episode is available at WordPress under the Episodes tab. And any questions you have, including ones about support and sponsorship, please send them to bigdharmahead@gmail.com. We'd also love to hear your ideas on possible future shows and how we can make the program better for you. Until next time, always choose the wondrous beauty of creation.